If asked to pinpoint the most important days in the Islamic calendar, where would you look? Most instantly point to the end of Ramadan, but prophetic tradition points somewhere else entirely. The highest peak of the year is actually the first 10 days of the 12th month, Dhul Hijjah. These are explicitly described as the absolute greatest days of the world. The theological weight behind this window is immense. In the Qur'an, specifically Surah Al Fajr, God swears an oath, by the dawn and the 10 nights. In Islamic theology, the Creator only swears by creations of immense magnitude. Yet here is the paradox. We prepare for Ramadan for months, adjusting our sleep and schedules. But when these 10 days of Dhul Hijjah arrive, days where good deeds are said to be more beloved to God than even striving in His cause, we often allow them to pass by like any other week. Allowing this period to pass without focus means leaving the year's most significant accumulation of good deeds entirely on the table. What exactly makes this specific window more significant than the rest of the year? Islamic scholars point to a unique structural overlap. This is the only time in the entire calendar where the primary foundations of faith perfectly converge. Prayer, fasting, and charity lock together during this period, leaving one final void that is suddenly filled by the exclusive once-a-year obligation of Hajj. Because this exact combination of foundational pillars cannot physically happen in any other month, it creates an unrepeatable environment for worship. Because of this convergence, the weight of a single good deed is shifted. An action that carries standard weight in any other month becomes far more substantial when performed during these 10 days. To take advantage of this shift, practical focus begins with the fundamentals. Before layering on voluntary habits, the priority is securing primary obligations, sincere repentance, and protecting the 5 daily prayers. Once that base is set, we can look to a neglected habit of the season, the takbir. This is the constant vocal praise of God, reciting specific phrases that declare His greatness. There is a specific historical precedent for this. The Prophet's companions, Ibn Umar and Abu Huraira, would walk out into public marketplaces specifically to loudly recite the takbir. Their goal was to trigger the public to hear them and join in. Operationally, this practice is split into 2 types. First is mutlaq, or unrestricted takbir. You can recite anywhere, anytime throughout the 10 days. The second is muqayyad, which is restricted specifically to the moments after obligatory prayers, starting on the 9th night. Reviving the takbir is a method to reclaim secular spaces. It fills a commute or a grocery run with active worship. All of these daily actions build toward the peak of the 10 days, the 9th day, known as the day of Arafah. This image shows the massive crowd of pilgrims gathered on Mount Arafah. While millions of people are physically standing on that mountain, the spiritual window of Arafah is accessible globally to anyone at home. This timeline illustrates the precise prophetic guarantee for fasting on this single day. Fasting on Arafah grants the complete expiation of minor sins for 2 full years, the year past and the year to come. Fasting the day of Arafah is the most efficient single-day effort in the year, offering a 2-year clean slate for roughly 14 hours of focus. Moving past the historical context and the millions gathering in Mecca, this comes down to your immediate reality, whether you are a student, a professional, or a parent balancing a household. The challenge is to finalize a concrete execution plan today. Schedule your fast for the day of Arafah. Set phone reminders to recite the takbir during your breaks. Allocate a specific amount for charity now. These 10 days will vanish as quickly as they arrived. It is a rapid, fleeting window, and the opportunity cannot be delayed until your own schedule feels perfectly clear. This is the moment to focus on sincere supplication and the improvement of your character. Use these days to make earnest requests to heal your own heart and to pray for your community. God provided these concentrated pockets of time as a divine shortcut, a chance to bridge the gap between past failures and future potential in just 10 days.